Hello, fitness friends. Welcome to Petey's PT. My name is Petey. This is our 15-minute workout of the day. Today we have core. Let's get started. First things first, we're going to do a warm-up. So starting in a tabletop position, we're going to start by warming up our spine and warming up our wrists. So first thing I want you to do, take a big breath in through your nose. As you do that, arch your back. Really feel the stretch through the upper back and then breathe out. Let that belly button dip down towards the ground. Take the crown of the head up to the ceiling. Do that a couple more times. Breathe in. Stretch, 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 and breathe out. Take this at whatever pace feels good for you.
I just wanna lose my breath.
All right, coming back to a neutral back here. We're going to take the heel of the hand, both heels of the hands facing each other, fingers are facing out. We're just going to kind of go in small circles here. First going in one direction and then going in the other direction. So I'm warming up the wrists, getting a little bit of a stretch in the fingers as well. Now I want you to take your hands and flip them over so that your palms are facing up, fingers are facing towards the knees. We're just gonna do a gentle rock back and forth. You wanna feel a stretch, you don't wanna feel any pain here.
Do you agree?
Awesome, awesome.
The way it is supposed to feel.
All right, continuing to warm up for core conditioning. What we want to do is come into an up dog position. So laying the hips down, keeping the core braced. Try and find some space in the shoulder blades so don't sink into your chest like this. We want to be nice and proud. And then I just want you to look over one shoulder and then the other shoulder. So keeping that core nice and tight, looking over one shoulder and then the other shoulder. Getting nice and warmed up here. All right, next up, we're sitting the hips back into a child's pose. First, we want to walk the hands all the way over to the right. We're staying here for just a couple of seconds. And then we're walking hands all the way over to the left, staying here for a couple of seconds. And keep going with this. So we're getting a nice stretch, a nice warm up. Under the armpit, into the serratus anterior. Keeping that core nice and tight as we do it. Awesome, awesome. All right, coming back to the middle and walking the hands back up, shaking out the wrists, a little bit of arm circle one direction, other direction. Let's get right into our 15-minute core workout today. We have three-minute rounds with a 1-minute break in between. For each 3-minute round, we're doing 2 exercises. You'll repeat the 2 exercises as many times as you can. So for our first round, we've got 10 bird dogs. We're gonna start in a tabletop position. We're gonna reach opposite hand and opposite leg out and then bring them back in, really trying not to rotate through the body. And then we've got 20 seated rotations. So feet on the ground. If the lower back is bothering you, you can take the feet up if your lower back is good to go. Either way, we've got a full rotation to each side. So 10 bird dog, 20 Russian twist. I'm gonna put our 3-minute clock on. Ready, set, go for it. We're starting with our 10 bird dogs. So opposite arm, opposite leg, extend out, come back down, and that's 1. We're going all the way to 10 here.
Promise that your secret's safe with me.
Really important to keep your body nice and stable. Imagine you have your favorite drink on your back and you don't want to spill it. Don't let that body rock back and forth.
Now I know that this is meant to be.
I'm at 7, I got 3 more to go. This is a slow and controlled exercise. All right, flipping it over for our seated rotations. Again, if the lower back is feeling good, you can elevate the feet. If the lower back is not feeling so hot, keep the feet on the ground. Full twist to each side, 20 total. Try to keep that chest nice and proud and keep breathing. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, I'm flipping it back over for my 10 bird dogs. So we're gonna keep alternating like this the whole 3-minute round. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Pulling that belly button into the spine. So if you feel like your pelvis is dipping down and you're feeling some pressure in the lower back, I want you to pull that belly button into the spine so that we can create that nice protective core brace. This is number 5 for me. We're going to 10 here. Last one. And flipping it back over for a seated rotation. 20 reps here. We got less than a minute left on the clock. Keep working, keep working. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, 40 seconds on the clock. I'm going back in for the bird dogs. Remember, I'm pulling that belly button into my spine. Try to keep a little squeeze between the shoulder blades to keep our body from rocking side to side. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. Go at whatever pace feels good for you. If you gotta stop and take a break, stop and take a break, and then jump back in when you're ready. 10 seconds to go. I'm finishing out with these bird dogs here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You've got a minute to rest before the next round, where we move on to 2 new exercises. We've got the dead bug and the mountain climber. So for the dead bug, it's just like the bird dog. We're just gonna flip it over on our back. So laying on your back, we're gonna start with all 4 limbs up in the air. You're gonna take opposite hand and opposite leg, extend it out, bring it back in, and switch sides. The goal here is we wanna keep our lower back pressed into the ground. Options, you can take the touch down to the ground instead of extending your leg all the way out. It's gonna make that pressure a little bit easier on the back. Then we've got mountain climbers. 20 mountain climbers coming on the wrist. We're taking opposite knee to opposite elbow as fast as feels good for your body. You know your body best. Do what speed feels good for you. 10 dead bugs, 20 mountain climbers, 3-minute round in 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Starting with our dead bugs. So remember, pressing that lower back into the ground, taking opposite arm, opposite leg out, and back in. Keep breathing. Keep driving that lower back into the ground. I've got 8 right here, 9, and just like the bird dogs, these are nice and slow and controlled. Whew! Feel a little burn in my quads as well. Flipping it over for the mountain climbers. You've got 20. Remember, go at whatever speed feels good for you. We still want a nice supported core here. So bringing the belly button, pulling it in towards the spine, squeezing in between shoulder blades. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, I'm flipping it back over. Little burn in the shoulders there. See, core plus. 15 minutes of core plus. Back to the dead bug. Remember, take a break when you need it. Sips of water when you need it. Keep breathing, keep moving. Remember your option here. Just tapping that foot down. Other option, if you just want to keep the hands going straight up and tap the feet, we're still getting that good core work as we're driving our lower back into the ground. 9 right here, and 10. All right, flipping it over for the mountain climbers. We got a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock for this round. Round 2 of 3. We got this. Mountain climbers for 20. $17, $18, $19, $20. Woo! I'm kicking it back for a second before I go back into my dead bugs. 45 seconds on the clock for round number 2. Dead bug.
Without you, and I just can't.
Keep breathing. Keep that core strong. Super important to breathe, especially as you're working core. A lot of people forget to. So I want you to make sure you're checking in on your breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. Much better oxygen uptake that way.
Baby, want you all night long, want you all night long, want you.
I've got 3 more to go. One more time, hit my 10 dead bugs. Flipping it over. 3 seconds left in the round. 1 and time. 1 minute break here. Team, we've only got 1 more round ahead of us for our 15-minute core workout today. We have penguins and plank walks. 20 penguins, 10 plank walks. For the penguins, you're laying on your back. Heels are together. Bring them as close to your hips as you can. We're gonna lift our shoulder blades up off the mat and touch one heel and then the other. So I'm waddling side to side, kind of like a penguin. Then we're gonna flip it over and go into a plank walk. Now, 2 options here. You can go on your toes. We're lifting one leg and then the other for 10 total. Or you can go on your knees and straighten out one leg and then the other. Most important part of this exercise is that we got our core engaged. And again, we're keeping our body from rocking side to side. All right, in 10 seconds, we're going for our last round of core work here. We've got 20 penguins, 10 plank walks, as many times as you can get in 3 minutes. Ready? Let's do it. Starting with our penguins, 20 reps. Heels in, shoulder blades off the ground, go. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Really feeling the burn in the oblique sides of the body here. That's what those penguins are targeting. Next up, we have our plank walks. You can take these on your hands or on your elbows, whatever feels most comfortable for you. The important part is that we're keeping our hips down in line with the shoulders. Brace that core. Don't let your body rock side to side. 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Those are tough. Those are tough. Flipping it back over for our penguins. Remember, this is your last round. You're coming to the end of your 15-minute core workout today. 2 minutes left on the clock. Penguin!
Why did I stay? I should believe.
Think about pressing that lower back into the ground.
Say without even speaking. My compass is off. Why did I choose?
17, 18, 19, 20. 20 penguins, 10 plank walks. We got this, we got this. Remember your option for the plank walks. Start on your knees, straighten out one leg at a time. So you're activating a quad to straighten the leg out and then taking the knee back down to the ground. Woo! Still feel that burn in the core. We're still fighting the rotation on our body. 7, going to 10 here, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Remember, take breaks if you need, when you need. Grab sips of water when you need it. We got this. We're almost there. We've got 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the clock. I'm flipping it back over for some penguins. 20 penguins. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Feeling the burn, team. We got this, we got this. Keep working. We got 43 seconds on the clock. I'm going for plank walks. 10 total. Just lifting the foot a little bit. Doesn't have to be very high at all. Fighting that rotation. Pull that belly button into the spine. I got 3 more. Woo! Really feeling the burn now. We got this. We got 15 seconds left. I'm finishing off with my penguins. Creating some fire in my obliques. And time! Good stuff, good stuff. Some quick stretches before you go. Stretch number 1, very similar to our warm-up. We're gonna stretch out the front of our abdominals So pressing up into a cobra, or if your lower back is feeling good, you can press all the way up into an upward dog. Like that upward dog who's ready to go outside. All right, sitting back, little shoulder stretch before we go. Taking one up across here. Finding that breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And other arm.
Let me love again.
All right, neck roll one direction and the other direction. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Thanks for joining me today for 15 minutes. Good, hard core work. I'm proud of you. Thanks for coming. Can't wait to see you next time. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.